Boys and girls, children of all ages and wallet sizes, welcome back to some degeneracy, free prizes, and of course, a bunch of degenerates to hang out with as well.
Yep.
What is
Click
going
the
on?
swords if you're in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord and you're watching on the live stream, you should probably get in the Discord. The link to our Discord is on our channel description. So get in here and earn some prizes. I mean, you can watch, don't get me wrong, but you can't win anything.
It's not as fun to watch. But yeah, guys, we have a pretty exciting game night tonight. For those of you guys who've been with us for a few years, just for the new people, we host this every week. We go over some Web3 gaming projects that we really like in the space, talk a little bit about markets, charts, all that good stuff. And we even got some prizes for you guys, as always. So tonight is going to be a special night, going to be a little bit different than we normally do. We do a lot of games here in the Discord. We do some on Twitch, marbles, all that kind of stuff. But tonight we are going to be playing a game in the other side. That is right, guys. So if any of you guys have any, assets for the other side, you will be able to use them when we go in here in a second. This is free to join, guys. You do not have to have any other side assets to be able to get in here. But we are going to be playing a game in the swamp tonight and showing off JC's brand new board ape. Well, not exactly brand new, but
new.
Ice loving the gear. Looks sick.
So do I just need to enter the Nexus? Fallout. Is that where I'm entering?
Yeah. So what I'll do is we'll go over it for you guys. So basically, you need to go into the swamp.
Where's
so scroll down. So you just go into, I think you do enter, and then you can just launch client. Again, guys, it's going to download a launcher just like any other game. We're going to give you guys, I'm going to drop the link to the other side.
Unless JC can... Stand by.
I got it here. But yeah, guys, this is something a lot of our holders have been asking us to help with.
Is this the link, sir?
I'm going to be sharing the link.
XYZ?
Yes, otherside.xyz. Thank you for sharing that, Ice. So yeah, guys, it's free to join. Okay. Rama, welcome. Again, this is hands down going to be one of the biggest projects in Web3. The Bored Ape Yacht Club has really done a lot with that. I wonder if can I screen share while you're screen sharing?
One second, I'll just turn mine off. Boom.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I just want to show off this a little bit because, guys, we have been really involved in the other side for a while. We own a lot of land in there, and just to kind of give you guys an idea of what to expect. Why is this not popping up? Share my screen. Okay. It's like, no. Right, it's like, get fucked.
I'm downloading mine right now.
All right, cool. I got it. So, we purchased a lot of these assets within the game so we can earn revenue for the project, so we can do different things, gaming events in the communities.
Ooh, son, this is a 7 gigabyte download.
Ooh,
that's
okay, yes.
Gonna take a minute.
Yeah, so maybe we'll plan this out a little bit. So yeah, we'll do it for the last game of the night, guys. Get it if you guys want to participate in this. We'll do a few games, and right before we end at the end of the night, we'll make sure everyone's in, and we'll do some stuff. But this is going to allow you to build within the other side. A lot of these projects, like the Mutant Apes, the Codas, a lot of the ones that we've talked about for a long time, they're all associated with it.
For 0.57 right now.
Dude, I might actually break down and buy a Coda. $1,500 for one of these guys. That's a steal. They're basically
selling by themselves for over an ETH a while ago.
Oh yeah, so that could be a quick game. But yeah, there's a lot of projects, as you guys can see, involved with the other side that are being built into the other side.
These are people that are creating avatars, and let's see who won that. Oh, Revive. So we found out. Go ahead, Redcar.
No, you go ahead. I was just gonna say the holders reached out to us about this.
Yes, that's where I was going as well. So go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't have to download to get in. How do I get in then? Oh, start
yeah,
stream.
I actually don't.
Never mind. Lauren. Yeah, just click start stream instead of launch client.
Okay, yeah, so you guys can just get in. So we'll I don't know. It's up to you guys. We can go in right now, or we can do it at the end.
Let's do it here in a minute.
We'll
Let me get
Yeah,
in
we'll
there.
do it.
Let me get in there and check it out. But
maybe we'll give away a board ape.
no, we won't.
Anyway, guys, but yeah, so this is a massive project. There's a lot of projects involved with it, and a lot of our players and a lot of our community really want us to be more involved in Yuga and the other side, and maybe get our avatars for the NFT project in the game as we see.
Like you see those guys right there, Meebit, Foxy Fans, and all those other. Those are like avatars that you'll be able to run around in, or run around with in the other side. So we're gonna reach out and see if we can get our NFTs to be able to run around in there too.
Yeah, we really need to do a community update for you guys. I mean, I know we've been working on a lot in the background, but we're always building stuff out. We're always trying to make partnerships. We're working on sponsorships with Coinbase and some other platforms that we're awaiting emails from that got back to us. So a lot of stuff is really kind of things are going very well, and we're really trying to just branch out and do more, especially when we see a project like this that's really kind of just making serious moves. I mean, they're the biggest project in the entire industry. But I'm gonna play the trailer real quick for you guys, just so you guys know what to expect.
Let's break on
and,
through to the other side.
This is a new trailer too.
All right, so
I'm gonna mute so you guys.
yeah, I'm watching the. Hang on. I don't know what's going on. Is this muted?
I had to mute his stream to hear it. Oh, we can hear it in the background there.
Oh, I've got it. Oh, there we go. I'm in the other.
Tried to run, tried to hide. Break on through to the other side. Break on through.
Welcome to the other
All right, so let me show you what I got here.
Epic.
Yeah, mine is not letting me get in.
JC already in. Reach the rift.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you want to hop into the client, go ahead and launch the stream. You'll be able to get into the game. It's very, very simple to get into. Again, make sure you download the exclusive Amazon reward that they are posting on the website. That'll give you another avatar to use. And also, again, this is a project that we're trying to get our avatars in. This is we've been talking about this a lot with the holders and holders chat, and we've been Ice. You might have to disable pop-up blockers and stuff like that, so just keep that in mind.
Well, that'd be good
So this is the top of the mountain, guys. Everybody knows the Bored Ape Yacht Club is the biggest project in all of Web3. And we're really trying to get more involved with them. We're really involved with things like Illuvium, as you guys know, and some other big projects. But this is the big daddy. So we're really going to try to work more closely with these guys and try to get into doing more events in the other side if we can get it to work. But let me see if I can get in here.
I'm trying to figure out how to get my avatar.
Tried that with no luck.
All right, there's that. Yeah, I want that on. But this is still not.
JC is stuck in the other side.
What's up, DJ?
No, I would like to invert my mouse look, but it will not do it for me.
Dumb. Inverting your mouse.
Sorry. Hi, guys. I was just making some noise. I wanted to be on mute for a second. What's happening?
What is going on, man? And JC, just so you know, if you go and you actually you link your wallet to your account, you'll be able to use your Bored Ape in the account. But guys, this is what you see when you go.
I've done that. That's why I don't understand what's going on here.
Okay, you might have to log in. I just had to log in.
Like, seriously, I'm logged in. I'm connected.
Oh, weird.
View assets and wallets. Like.
Oh, there you go. It's owned.
Yeah, my screen's not letting me go past initializing session. Please wait till we set up your connection.
Well, DJ, we worked through the technical difficulties. What is going on? We had a rate cut today. I know you got some TA for us, so give the people what they want.
Excuse me. Yeah, I did see that. Excuse me, I just drank some water and apparently it went down the wrong pipe or something. Jesus.
Got a drinking problem.
Excuse me. Yeah, right. I would say it's because I had something that wasn't liquor. It was like, what the hell is this guy putting in the system?
Yeah.
No healthy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess everyone kind of felt like, that was going to happen, right?
Yep.
And, they talked about it for a while. And I know last week we talked about, the probability was way high and then it swung way low and then it went back up to way high. And yeah, so the benchmark, rate went down by another 25 basis points. And it was the third consecutive cut. And it just proves that, policymakers and officials and, people kind of getting on the matter, see what's going on. And I saw that Powell said something like he thought the jobs numbers were off and stuff. I watched a little clip today on that. But, still some things were up today and, Bitcoin's been bouncing around. So, yeah, it's just, like I said, it's just something that we got to keep watching and watching the chop and see where things are going. So, I mean, the NASDAQ was up, I think like 1/3%, and the Dow was up like 1%, and like those don't seem like huge moves. A 1% move on the Dow at 48K is a big move, right? It's not like it's a $5 thing or something. So, Tesla's back to 450, Google's over 3 something. It's the Teslas, the Googles, the Apples, the stocks that we watch, Palantirs and Nvidia and the market drivers in the S&P 500 all are kind of range bound, and same thing with Bitcoin. Kind of moving around and bouncing around, and it saw the cut today and spiked up to I think like 94 or something, and then immediately came back down.
Yep, I saw that. It was a big fat nothing burger. We actually called that this morning on the show. Like it was going to shoot up,
nice,
and then back to nothing.
Yeah, and then in the chat, not this chat, but in our chat, I saw, that Reptar said, "Why don't you maybe throw something together with some, I usually put some charts together and stuff to talk about, but he mentioned like resistance and support.
Oh, yeah,
so I put some of those numbers on the chart so we could talk about them, when we want to look at them. So yeah, but stocks are up after the red cuts, and hopes of of that build for more in the future. So Dow goes up, and Carvana got to like $33 billion on a 12-day run ahead of the S&P 500 entry. They're gonna get added into the S&P 500, so that's huge. There's still stocks out there just making massive gains, like just outperforming crypto like crazy. So, but some cryptos are still popping off too. It looks like ADA is ready for a bounce. It's coming down to where it should start to move off of. I talked about that last week. I'm in an ADA long. I'm in a BTC long. I'm in some I'm in some moves here to see what happens. And like always, I'll show you those and talk about them, and not financial advice, but just some stuff that I'm doing. So yeah, interesting market. I wish I could spend more time in it, but I've been super busy, just trying to survive in life. So
Yep, and it's that time of year where everything is extra busy.
yeah. So and then I'm recently trying to buy a vehicle because like I can only go so long without having a company. Or well, I lost my company car when I lost my job, but like now I need a car. We can't function with only one car. It's just not happening. So
Yeah,
I've been spending a lot of time looking for
with
cars, and
not with kids.
yeah, it's just too much with 3 kids and work and my wife doing this and me. So I didn't even tell you guys, but I officially passed and got my license, so I got that going on now too.
Yeah, so that's official. Everything came through on that. I know you've finished your test.
Yeah, I finally got it back. I passed. I got a really good score. Not that that matters. I just wanted to pass in general. And then I paid some of my dues to join the National Realtor Association around here. And Friday, I got to go into this brokerage I signed on with and meet some people. And Saturday, I'm doing an open house. So I'm just jumping right into that.
Awesome.
That's awesome. DJ taking over the housing market, playing Monopoly money. Love it.
Right. we're going to add real estate investment properties to the Alpha Origins treasury or whatever we're calling it.
Damn right. Let's get it.
Got to have some ability and backbone in
there. Right.
Hey,
JC just joke about buying a private island when XRP goes to
Hey, I'm not kidding. When I lost my job, I didn't hit the panic button, but I wasn't exactly thrilled with life. But if I didn't have my rental properties, I 100% would be hitting the panic button, or would have been. So yeah. I think there's something to be said to get into real estate as an investment too. We talk about crypto, we talk about stocks, we talk about not real estate a lot, but I think real estate's a good way to like generate long-term wealth, obviously. So yeah, there's a lot of ways out there to build wealth and make money. So if I didn't have my rentals and I lost my day job, I would be shitting a brick.
Yeah. Guys, click the swords. Filski, I don't know how to get the Amazon avatar. I would have assumed. Let's just, let me be
I got to click the swords
for a minute. I just assumed that a holder of a Bored Ape would get an Amazon code, but I don't know. And guys, you do have to be in the voice chat, the game night chat audience to win. So there's 39 people clicking 40 people clicking the swords, but we only got 30.
You got to be in it to win it, people. Click the swords.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see all of these projects finally doing something, especially the other side. After I don't want to call it the collapse of Big Time, but essentially that's what it was. Big Time is just not profitable. It got repetitive after a while. The assets are at all-time low. I really hate to say this, but I think it's to say Big Time is dead and it's not coming back. So what I think we really need to do is just continue to focus on the projects that are building in the space and are actually doing things like Alluvium, like Other Side. And dude, do not go look at the Wardens right now, guys. Yikes. I mean, most of us were renting them out and most of us ROI'd on them already, but the prices are definitely hurting. And it was funny when Apple Fed came in to show us the new game. It's like this Trump game or something. And I was just like, nah. But yeah, guys, the Other Side is a big one. It's one that we really want to get our avatars in for our NFT project. It's one that we've obviously been loosely associated with in the past. JC just bought a Bored Ape, so we could kind of get more involved. And on top of that, we've already worked with big entities that are associated with them, like Faraway. So, and now Rift. We will have Alex Paley on to come speak to us about some of the changes. Fat Man, I see you in the audience. Thanks for hanging out with us again, man. We had him come and tell us about what's going on with the Kodamaras and everything. So now we kind of just want to get a gauge on what's going on with Rift and the Other Side. So big stuff coming, guys.
Yep. And we were talking before game night about, I don't know if you guys heard about or followed any of the Alluvium arena battle stuff that happened over the weekend. And I think on Monday they had the championship. Like they had a game We played a Web3 game where the winner of the tournament walked away with 50 large.
Nice. It's a big deal.
Yeah. So we'll be that's on my agenda to start the year is to get some footage of basic. I don't mean 50,000 Illuvium. I mean $50,000. So, and that was the prize for the winner. Like the whole prize pool was larger than that. But I come start of the year, I'm going to be doing some videos for the Alpha Horses channel on the Illuvium ecosystem. Just trying to get back to kind of what we started. We started this community as a this is how you play these games. This is how you get into them. This is how you link your wallet. I know it's a sore subject, but one of the things that brought a lot of us together and brought a lot of people to our community was us showing people how to play Starship. We were big in onboarding people into games, and so we're going to try and get back to that with Illuvium, with the Other Side games, and there for a while we were doing Scorchman. What's the spaceship game with Astropher?
Yeah, Phantom Galaxy.
Dude, that was the biggest blow to us, I think. Phantom Galaxies. Ugh.
That hurt.
Like, and not only that, but our artist for the NFT project, Ben Herrera, that was a project that, he worked with Blowfish. So it was one that was kind of like sentimental to us in a way. And the game, guys, like Transformers in space. It was sick.
It was awesome.
It's-
The gameplay
it's
was
Gundam.
great. The economy sucked, but the great gameplay was great.
Winner, chicken dinner. Bacon.
And that's one thing that we saw. Phantom Galaxies is not dead. It did get bought out, I believe. So we're kind of waiting to see what happens with a lot of these other projects that we were kind of working with in the past. We're trying to touch base with some of them, figure some of these things out. But essentially, guys, Illuvium, JC just mentioned something about the economy of these games. It's at a point where token economies are not working. And this is very clear because we've seen all these games fail with token economies, and they all do the same thing. The token pumps and then it just bleeds out into nothingness. So Illuvium is kind of changing its direction, and they're moving towards more what Scoriox agrees with me with this too, and I definitely agree with him. The idea that the assets in the game are where the value is at. Take the Time Wardens, for instance. They were valuable, and they were renting for $400 a month because people could use them for something. People were making money with them. People were crafting things. So I think we're going to see a shift towards less token-based economies and more kind of NFT-based asset economies, if that makes sense.
I figured out why my mouse doesn't invert my look, because that's only available for controllers. So I'll have to.
We get it. You're a pilot. You use reverse controls.
No, everyone else uses reverse controls. I use them the way God intended.
False.
You sit on a throne of lies. Who won that? Scorch? Scorch won that?
Dude, does Scorch get double?
Yes, well deserved.
That's right.
So I'm about at 60%. We're going to give it a little bit more time for that too. But I do want to give DJ the floor a little bit so you can talk about some of these support levels and all that good stuff. JC, would you be able to pull up the chart for Bitcoin first, and then maybe we can look at ETH after?
Yeah, give me 1 second, and I can pull that page up. Bitcoin.
I like that.
What's that?
It's cool that you guys can bring up that stuff. I suck at that stuff.
Well, I'm also on a PC that has multiple screens, so it's a lot easier.
Right. I'm a little small.
And I'm on an Alienware workstation, so hey, we all contribute. DJ,
Well,
we appreciate you. Me and JC do not do TA.
Yeah, right. I am looking for my pop out. How do I pop the chart out?
You don't have to pay extra for that.
Dang it. I did it this morning.
So, guys, the reason this is updating The reason that the other side's updating and I wasn't aware of it is because they just did have a major update where they're adding some stuff. So everyone that wants to participate in the last game of the night, just make sure you guys get it down. I'm about 61% downloaded, so no rush. Just download it as fast as you can, and we'll wait for you guys. But DJ, I'm gonna give you the floor. And what is going on? When are we gonna be rich?
Yeah, where's my somebody tell me
Probably pretty soon, I would think. No, I don't know.
where is this pop? Like I
God,
can make
that's
this
so
chart come out by itself. Where I did it this morning.
Did anyone last night? Did anyone wake up this morning with like an update on their phone that's like completely new on iPhone or no?
No, but my computer did.
Yeah, my computer updated.
Ooh, still at 90K. I mean, I know that's we dropped.
These are daily cameras.
You know,
I can't.
Oh,
figure
this
out.
is really okay. I was like, wait a minute, when did it drop to 85?
Dadgummit, this is bugging me. I did this earlier today. I popped this out so we could look at it.
I heard the train.
Dadgummit.
Dude, I
That's
was
me.
laughing so hard on mute about that too. JC is from the South, guys. Not really, I guess. I guess Tennessee is like mid.
Sounds like
mid-
JC's from like the 60s.
South, right? I don't know.
It is the South. Yeah, Tennessee's the South. I can do it worse. I can be a whole lot more Southern.
Bring
Right,
it.
you're
We got
still up there, but
'Cause
Bless your
I live
heart.
in the mountains. Some of the.
We got that mountain.
Have you guys ever heard of Diamond Dave's Ninja Teaching Flicks?
No.
Everybody know Diamond Dave? You need to YouTube Diamond Dave, and that guy lives about 45 minutes from me.
All right, I'm just gonna share it in the chat. Let's get it. Diamond Dave, all right. Do you guys? So I can save you guys the YouTube search. Yeah, Bitcoin Soul Pool. Yeah, Pickle. That's a good pool. I think those are both good projects that tend to move together. So if you're in liquidity pools, I think that's a really good option.
So DJ, can you see the screen that I'm sharing here?
I got to look at it on my. Well, I was going into my picture so I could post a picture, but if I go back,
No, sorry,
maybe
go
I
ahead,
can
go
see
ahead.
it.
That's all good. We can keep the chart up, and you can just post your pictures just so people can follow along and see what we're.
All right. Okay. No, I can see it. It's on my phone. It's the top screen. I can zoom out.
Okay, I can bring it in. These are dailies. I can put whatever time frame you want on the candles.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got. I wonder if I can see it on my computer easier than just look on my phone and post pictures. I don't know how to do it on the computer. I mean, I have the chat up, but I don't know how to get the video on. It doesn't show it up for me. It just shows us on stage.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, so we talk a lot on the show, guys, about support and resistance levels, and DJ is going to do a much better job of explaining this than I am. But essentially, we're chopping between resistance and support levels constantly, and right now, the biggest resistant level that we keep hitting, and we hit this today, and we bounced right off of it, was that 94K mark that DJ has been talking about for weeks now. We hit 94.5. And immediately, we kind of pulled back a little bit after that quick run up. And now we're kind of back where we started before the rate cut announcement. But we did see a little bit of positive price action. But as DJ said, we are still hitting that resistance level. And DJ, I don't quite remember what the level is where if we fall below, we're looking at, you're going to do the retracement. We're if we fall below, I think DJ, correct me if I'm wrong, but you said 87, I believe was the number. Things are going to start getting scary again. So we have been really closely watching this chart and really hoping to break above that 94 level, and that's really going to kind of, I think, send us to the next.
Are you on the weekly chart, JC? Or
This is a daily.
oh, okay, I just posted a picture of a weekly chart.
Yeah. Can you switch to the weekly?
Yeah. No, I'll be into the daily in a minute then. That's what we do.
Here, I can do that. Oh, wrong channel, wrong thing. I clicked the wrong. I gotta come over here and do it. Here's the weekly. With those lines I just drew. Here's DJ's weekly.
Right.
If you're watching the live stream, this is DJ's weekly pick with numbers.
Right. So I'm just like that's how we talked about the weekly stochastic. Buying when it's oversold below the lines. When you can see that's overbought. It's in the red, right?
If you're watching this on the live stream or you're watching this later, or if you don't know what we're talking about watching with us now, the bottom with the greens and the red, the very, very bottom, that's what you're talking about, right, DJ?
Right, yeah, and it's dipping into the red, right? So
yeah,
that's a pattern to watch on the stochastic. So yeah, it can, it's oversold right now. So in my opinion, when it's oversold, that's when you want to be buying Bitcoin or any asset. When it's overbought, back here, like you could see back in September, where I have that line in 25, that's when you should be selling above the dotted lines in the green, right? So even if you want to just go simple, go back to March. We talked about this last week too. If you buy when the stochastic is down, under the level line or above it, and when you sell, it's a pretty, easy strategy to kind of match up to the chart and see what's going on, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's a good indicator to use, like we're just teaching people and trying to see little things like that's awesome. You can add it to your chart just by hitting plus and then add RSI or stochastic or, you don't need a bunch of shit like moving averages or nothing. If you want to. But you can see it come down and then bounce obviously off, like we were talking about, like Dylan had mentioned. Mentioned.
Ta-da! See,
and
just
then,
put it up there for you guys.
Yeah, and then here I'll put this in here.
Yeah, I just showed them how to use. So I showed them how to do it I'm at CoinMarketCap.
Awesome. And then so here's on the daily now, like you said, you were on the daily earlier.
And daily, there you go.
I'm sorry, I'm still the weekly, but a zoomed in chart.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so we're in this rising wedge that I talked about for weeks now, right? And this is the weekly, so it doesn't look huge yet. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks into it after that red candle bringing us down.
He's been talking about it for weeks, guys.
So it could be building up, right? We saw the spike to 94, like you just talked about, Dylan, and then the immediate pullback, right? So on the daily, though, which is the next one I'll put on there, you could see the chart really kind of forming, a little bit more of a picture. And I know you guys have seen me draw shit like this in there before. An ascending wedge usually breaks to the downside. Unfortunately, we're not always calling them up. But if it breaks above 94 and moves to volume, we can talk about a move up. But until that happens, this is the scenario that you got to watch for, right?
Yeah.
We're starting to poke into overbought on the daily. Now it's green up top on the daily, not the weekly, the daily. So now could we be double topping at 94? This could be the top of a double top at 94. And I happen to think, it's going to play out in this rising wedge formation with a continued bear flag, and also it's going to move up there just in that pattern. It's going to fall down to 80K, boom, 8,500. I'm sorry, 80,000.
You think it's going to break bearish, and you think it's going to go to probably between 85 and 87K.
The chart, looks like that's the way it's going to behave, right? And it's coming up to resistance, like you talked about, the top of this wedge, that 94K again. So, like I said, if it breaks above that, moves up, then amazing, and then we can go with it. But if not, and it moves, you got to be aware of the downside move. That's probably the move here. The odds point to that being the move, right?
Yeah.
So if you watch the chart.
And what's interesting is usually when we do these game nights, Reptar usually has extra liquidity on Thursdays. So
all right.
So
you
usually I
spike,
his advice, and I do 250x leveraging on Jupiter. Just kidding, DJ. I know you already warned me. But
and then here, guys, here's an even chart. It's coming on the 4-hourly, right? And you can see the Fed spike up. We talked about earlier on the 4-hourly chart. You can see it right there.
That was after the rate cut, correct?
Yeah, the rate cut happened. There's that big green candle. So that's always a good sign, but it kind of sold off a little bit after that.
Yep, we'll have to see.
It could pull back. Looks like but if you want to get technical too on that 4-hourly, you could find some bullishness. So you have to pay attention.
Yeah,
it could be kind of forming like an inverse head and shoulders.
You could find a short.
Yeah, it could be forming something like this in the wedge too. You see that right there, inverse head and shoulders. So you can still see some positive momentum in the charts, but does that just carry us on up to hit 94K again and move relatively in this
right, just to bounce right back, because that's exactly what happened. I mean, we went to 94.5, and then we immediately hit that resistance, and we dropped back down, and now we're at 90.
Yeah, listen, 80K is far away. It's not like I'm saying we're going to 80K overnight. Just like I'm saying we're not going to 100K
overnight. We just dropped down
overnight.
below 90 just now. It popped back up, but we hit 89 for just a second.
Yeah, if it goes down to 80, it's an 11K drop from here, right? So we're talking nearly a 12, 11, 10 to 12% move down, right?
Yeah.
Probably 12% drop. And it looks like it's going to play out. So I'm going to just pay attention to that and see where it goes. I'm in a long, like I said, I have a stop loss. If it hits, then so be it. I'm out of the trade. But it's a dangerous area to be in right here. It's,
I would agree.
Looks, yeah.
I'm actually also in a long.
You don't want to get caught in here, But I have this trade I have has been open now for weeks. It's just playing out. It's going to my plan. It hasn't made a big move. If it breaks up, then I'm in it. If it breaks down, then I'm out of it and I go back to the drawing board. So it's not a bad spot to be in. I don't think it's a bad spot to be buying things for longer term hold. But then have a plan to scale out, just like a scale in. Now you don't get caught holding the bag. That's the whole point.
Yeah. And if you're not, comfortable and you don't have the money to throw down the toilet, don't leverage.
Okay, well, I shouldn't do it.
Don't leverage. Like
if you don't do that,
if you want a DCA,
open a paper trade account.
Yeah, no. If you want a DCA and hold
on Webull, you can open up a paper trade account and do that for fun. Try to understand what's going on.
Yeah, for practice. It's not real money. It's monopoly money.
Yeah, it's practice. Yeah,
all money's monopoly.
But
it's kind of like
Reptar was saying he wanted to talk about ETH too. So that's what I see in Bitcoin. And that's what I had ready for Bitcoin. We could talk about ETH though too.
I'll switch over to the ETH chart.
I can talk about ETH too.
Yeah,
I don't have screenshots of ETH, but I could definitely talk about it.
No, but I'll pull up the chart.
Because we had was on ETH with the BlackRock announcing the staked ETH ETF.
Yeah, which was
right. That's
2 days ago.
Literally make money out of ETH, right?
That went from
on the weekly charts. You want to put up a weekly on ETH?
Or weekly.
You want to start long again?
Yep.
Yeah. Let me go back to my screen so I can see what you're talking about, what you're putting up here. Okay. How do I make it bigger on my phone? Okay. Yeah. So that looks good. Zoom out a little bit. No, I'm sorry. Out the other way. Yeah. So what's that? What's the current price?
32.17.
I'm sorry, 32.70. I can't see. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm trying to read it on there, but you can see the stochastic. Well, the stochastic on the chart, but it's in the red right now.
1 second.
Yeah, throw that on there, or the RSI. Some just easy chart.
RSI, there you go.
Yeah, that's how I like to read them.
I call it the sarcastic RSI.
Right. So you can see it's down. It's boom. Looks like we talked about Bitcoin. It's under the dotted lines on the bottom, man.
Under this right here.
So obviously this is,
So this
is where you want to be.
I'm looking at this is oversold, this is neutral, and this is overbought. Yeah.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So ETH is obviously oversold on the weekly.
Can we just look at the Ethereum merch to the right? It says "My wife beats me."
Oh my gosh.
Can we just draw attention to that real quick?
Where'd it go? That was an ad. It was this ad right here. Oh, that was funny.
If you buy Ethereum, your wife beats you, I guess.
Only a photo.
Hey, I mean,
so you can see ETH even came down to, ETH came down to $2,600. It looks like, which is a major, strong, not a major, but a strong support. If you look back,
26 was the low of that candle.
Yeah, it's got some indicators, at that level, right, that you need to watch. We don't have them all pulled up on the screen, but Bitcoin and ETH are overbought on the daily. Just that looks similar too. If you go, to the daily on ETH, you could do it out. You could draw that inverse
and throw it on the daily. Difference there on the RSI.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's up there. See that?
The
it's not up
at 6 and the daily's at 93. Like what?
Boom. And then if you go to the daily chart on ETH, you could even see that.
Yeah, this is
you tighten that chart up a little bit. Are you on the daily?
Yeah, there was some major announcement for Ethereum.
Can you zoom it the other way? Out. Yeah, okay. And then zoom in on, like closer in that daily chart. You can see that step coming down here. You could say that's a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder, and might pop out of it, the neckline at the very end.
So you're saying the head would be right
we are
here,
now.
And then like this is the head, like huge. and then shoulder.
No, you could bring it back. You could bring it back into like, right, okay, keep moving to your right, and this to your left. Oh, stop right there. Yeah, you can have a little shoulder, a little head. Maybe this is a smaller formation. Right. Look in there. Yeah. You can see the red kind of climbing down, up a little bit, down, up, jump. So you're going to be at that 3,300 is going to be maybe your neckline, right? 3,325. It looks like if you zoom in on the price.
Right in here.
Yeah, if it pops up out of that little fine formation right there under the dotted line, boom.
Yeah.
You can move up and then to the top of the next, level up.
So, which back
that's
over
that's
4
stuff I
where we want to be.
Yeah, so that's the stuff that I look at. I like to look at those charts together, or even a double bottom. If you get a double bottom here, if you zoom in on the daily, like only like the last 21, 24 days or something. Go from November forward on the daily. It starts to look like.
Here's November the 8th. There you go. There's November the 3rd on the daily. Why is that? I want this no. Can I? No. I don't know. I don't play with charts very much, so sorry, DJ. I can't get it.
Yeah, no, I can probably get a shot. But I wasn't really planning on it, but I can get one. Sure. Give me a minute.
Ice, I'm gonna, if you could run us a rumble real quick, we're gonna do that. I'm just letting the rest of letting everyone catch up downloading the other side client. If for whatever reason we're not able to do it today, guys, we will set up a separate event where we give people time to get this downloaded. That way we can get in and start exploring some stuff and start seeing exactly what we're going to be doing. So while these guys are doing that, I'm going to we'll run another rumble and we will check back on the download. Oh, DJ and JC were muted. What happened?
Oh, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so guys, they must have had a large update today or a few days ago for other side because it's a 2 gig update. It's wild. But again, we're still going to be planning some kind of event for this. Again, guys, it's probably next week. We'll talk more about Illuvium. We have it's a tutorial. No, that's awesome. That's good. That's actually really needed because a lot of people were, not exactly sure how to play and all the controls and stuff when they first came in. So they added the Rift, I think, for to do that. But yeah, guys. So we definitely are going to be doing a little bit more with the other side. And my son is downstairs yelling at his VR.
Do it.
Love it. Yeah, he's already playing in the metaverse, guys. So you guys have 60 seconds to get into the game. Let's go. Awesome to see some of you guys getting in to the other side. Again, there is a lot coming to this entire ecosystem, and part of the reason we've been able to scale and grow so much as a project is because we've been working with some of these bigger projects. So we're really just trying to get back to that and move to move towards building more relationships with some of these other bigger projects in the space. And we cannot think of a bigger one besides the Bored Ape Yacht Club and the entire other side ecosystem. So, the more that we keep building, the more value we keep adding, and the more we're doing with the NFT holders and the project, the odds are likely that we will be able to get some kind of spot in other side. I'm actually looking at the other side development kit right now. You guys can see that on the website as well. For most of you guys know this already, but I worked in game design for a few years, and they're giving people the opportunity to build experiences in the other side. So I think it would be a cool way to use some of my skills to kind of build us some kind of something in the other side for us to run around in that other people are going to be able to play and experience too. So we got a lot going into this ecosystem, but Illuvium is still one that we are pretty big on and that we're going to be talking about probably next week. Are we done with the Ethereum chart? I don't know why DJ's chart's not loading for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I can turn that off though. I'm trying to figure out why my Bored Ape is not connecting to.
That is ridiculous, dude. Yeah, I'm also streaming and live and doing a bunch of stuff right now, so my download's going a little bit slower. So once mine's done, we'll try and run it if we don't get too late. Yeah, you know what? You know what we'll do? We'll let everybody get in and do the tutorial. That way we can do a big prize for the game. We'll do maybe like we'll do a couple more rumbles here tonight, guys. But I just wanted you guys to take a minute to check this out, because this is something that you're going to have to familiarize yourself with, because we are going to be doing a lot with it moving forward. So just wanted to share that with you guys today. DJ, as always, dude, thank you so much for popping in and giving us the sweet TA. Reptar is going to go bet his kidneys on a 250x long tonight, and we're going to get it. Send it. DJ may have had to drop off. He is muted, but he is still with us, so we'll see.
There we go. Okay. I don't know what's going on there.
Wow. Reptar tried to avoid drama, but ended up getting into an argument with a random bystander about metaphysics. Imagine that. That's how I died.
Reptar gets involved in metaphysics? No.
What? Reptar got into an argument with somebody? No. Reptar started an argument? No. Reptar, Nocturnal unleashed a hurl of lightning bolts on Reptar and extinguished his flame for good. It's pretty graphic. Nocturnal with the lightning bolt again. Yeah, guys, I'm at 62%. I think what we'll do, we'll have everyone complete the tutorial, and then maybe we'll plan some kind of event later in the week, or we'll just do it on game night next week, and maybe we'll come up with some kind of cool prize, because there's a lot of different games we can play within the other side, and like I said, I really think it would be cool. Game development is something that takes a lot of time, but one of our AI pick videos uses something called World Engine, which is an AI generative engine that builds game assets. So that could save us a lot of time building something, because as you guys know, with Code Compiler and a lot of the other projects we work with, games take 5 to 6 years and hundreds of people to make. So that's why things like AI are going to be really beneficial for that, because it's going to allow us to make things that would normally take a long time very, very quickly. So we'll post some updates for you guys about that, but definitely familiarize yourself with this platform, because you're going to be seeing a lot of it.
I'm gonna have to get my controller out, because I can't do this whole mouse look that's not inverted.
And then too, I know the last couple of weeks,
he got double
sometimes when I'm in chat,
Oh, DJ, we haven't heard a word you've said for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, you were on mute this entire time.
No, yeah, I had to go on mute for a second. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure we didn't lose anything.
I put in the chat I have to go on mute, but I'll be back, I think. Anyways, I know like last maybe month that I kind of been back and trying to hang out more. Like I mentioned the midnight token to people too. So if anybody's holding a bag of Cardano or something, go on there and claim your night token.
Yeah, did you see that chart
It's
today?
it's like a side chain, focused on privacy. Privacy tokens could be big. It just got listed on Binance.
Yeah. Tell me that chart today doesn't look like they rugged.
I don't know. I didn't see the chart. I should go look at it. I just know it launched today. Or on Monday? Maybe it launched on Monday?
It launched, well, the chart that I saw launched today at 3 or yesterday at 3 a.m.
Okay, so maybe yesterday was the unlock at 3 a.m.
Yeah, and yeah. Look.
But I haven't claimed mine. I went and signed up and got on there and stuff, but I haven't checked my wallet to see like if they showed up or what's going on. But I'm supposed to get like 16,000 a night or something, or I can't remember what the calculations were, but a decent amount a night. So anyways, if people have Cardano, check it out. Don't leave it out there for nothing. Just get your free tokens. Like if you want on Solana, you got your free Jupiter and your free this and your free that. Like go get it.
Yeah.
Where you find the chart on that is on CoinMarketCap?
Yes.
Or are you looking at Binance?
Yes, I looked at it on CoinMarketCap.
Oh, okay. I'll go there then. Coin market cap. Anyway, what is it at? Do you already know?
It's down to 6 cents. But if you click the hourly,
6 cents. Okay.
you can see it.
I might sell, dude. I don't even know.
Yeah. Well, here's the
What's
look.
16
Look at that first
times 6?
candle when it launched. Scroll down, stupid. I
0.6
hate this
cents.
page.
And it's only $960. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
So it launched December 9th at 3 a.m. It opened at 45 cents. It wicked up to $1.81 and then dropped down to 6 cents.
Oh shit! It's at number 204 already. Wow.
It looks like a rug.
I don't think it's a rug, dude. I've
No,
been paying
I don't
attention
think
to
it
this
is.
for a
I'm
while.
just saying the chart looks like a rug, like every other
Oh, the
meme
chart, yes,
token
yes.
rug ever.
24-hour chart. I mean, every token pumps and dumps at the very beginning, right? I mean, it's just like part of the deal at this point.
Yeah.
Because people want their money. Like, I'm thinking about selling $160 if that's what's actually in my wallet, and rebuy it later if I want or something. But or maybe just rebuy more ADA down here. You know, I still think that's going to be an easy way to make 3x from here. You know, it's nice and safe. But anyways, I'm looking at volumes up 385% today. Nice, $1 billion market cap, up 46%. All right, cool. The night.
Yeah,
token.
and I do agree. You know, a lot of these projects kind of, you know, people are just trying to get liquidity out of them. I mean, I actually, me and DJ talked about, or JC talked about on the live show. You know, we bought into DexRP, we bought into presale, and we're up like 3x, and we are definitely going to be selling for profits when the token goes live. But it's also a project I am going to be holding for the foreseeable future too, because it does have a lot of potential. But keep in mind, guys, when new tokens launch, we see this every single time. We see a crazy spike up, and then people dump the liquidity. So it's to be expected.
Yeah. And then some of the night too, which is cool, is the Cardano Foundation is like dropping. I think it's like, I don't know, 90% of the night or 70% of the night goes to the Cardano holders, and then like 10% goes to Sol holders, and 8% goes to XRP holders, and 5% goes to blah blah blah. Like, I saw the breakdown. It's kind of neat, actually.
Yeah, we'll see. I think privacy coins are going to have a great place in our ecosystem. I'm just, dang, Reptar, your thing is frozen at 62%.
The other side thing.
Yeah, it keeps doing this. That's why I don't know. I don't know if you want to go ahead and share your screen if you're playing right now, so we can show these guys some gameplay before we hop off for the night. But yeah.
Where's my stupid?
I gotta go look for that
There we go.
in my wallet.
There you go.
My Yorio wallet has the most Cardano in it. I gotta go there, or Yoroi, or however the fuck you pronounce that thing.
Come on, stupid.
Transaction.
It looks like JC has to run through the tutorial before he can get to the Nexus.
Yeah. Am I climbing rocks or no?
Yeah, I didn't realize it was going to be a tutorial, but it's probably good. You know, I'll make some kind of announcement, and I'll post a link to this so people that are in the game can, or that didn't make it for game night, can still participate in the event. But we definitely want to do some stuff with the other side.
Yeah, so there's me making it to the Rift. I'm not sure. I must be missing a step to link my Bored Ape. But here you go. This is me playing through the browser versus, as you can see, I'm logged into the browser, as opposed to playing through the launcher.
You might have to get through the tutorial before you can load your character.
Maybe. Yeah, Mr. Grace just said
Because
the
it
same thing.
also. So I tried to find my NFTs at the start page and it wouldn't let me.
I tried to F11 full screen this thing, but it wasn't working either, so. There it goes. I don't know why it wouldn't do that a minute ago. I don't have the sound turned on just because it messed. Hey, nope, that's not me. My dude has a fez. Fezzes are cool. I got a black t-shirt and a fez. Tell me where Curtis is. Looking at my... Nope, it is not. Alright. Guess we'll just go down. It does have little cursors to follow. It's just WASD. I don't see a lot of options for different key binding, so
Not yet.
oh, I fell. Alright, I'm running into stuff on my... Oop. Dang it. This is me having to figure out how to do not inverted.
Are your hands backwards right now?
No. What I need to do is just flip my mouse around. Alright. There's Curtis. Hey, Curtis. With your Magnum PI shirt on. Gotta say, the artwork's really pretty. It's like the graphics are pretty good.
It's also pretty smooth through the Chrome browser.
Yeah, this is browser, not even client. So they talk about
What's cool?
Yeah, and this is just the Nexus. Pew. We'll see what happens with the lands. Okay, cool. So anyway, this is the tutorial. We can do this again later. I want to show you something that I think is one of the reasons we're so bullish on this. Let me hit that and that. But come down here. Yeah. So, this is what I think is important. This right here, 10,000 plus people interacting simultaneously in a single location. This is where I think Other Side is miles ahead, is because you can have a lot of players in one instance, and also with that high fidelity of graphics. It's not like we're playing, 8-bit or 16-bit. You just saw me running around in the world, and that each instance can hold up to 10,000 plus players interacting, not just with the game, but voice chat, like live voice chat as well. So I think that's going to be huge here. Typical online game worlds can hold about 10,000 operations per second. Other Side can handle more than 500 million operations per second, which powers new gameplay and interactions never before possible at unprecedented scale. I think that is, in addition to, AI and quantum type stuff, I think blockchain being able to process things more quickly is going to open up the whole metaverse world that we hope turns into Ready Player One type stuff.
And that's the thing, dude. I was just gone for 10 minutes because my son's throwing an absolute temper tantrum because I'm trying to get him off the VR. And this technology is insane. Like the ability for people to be able to go into the metaverse and play games with each other and earn money doing it, like that's going to be big. And this is the biggest project. And, everything I've seen them doing, all the collaborations they're making, they're doing things the right way. I mean, there's a reason that a Bored Ape is $25,000 right now. I mean, it's, this is a big project, and it's one that we're really excited to kind of get into. As you can see, JC, in the bottom where it says currently viewing. Oh, hey, man. Oh, he figured it out.
No,
look at him go.
That's just the avatar. That's not.
Okay.
I think.
No, you know what, Jason? You might not be able to use it until you get to the swamp.
Yeah, that's what Ice and Mr. Gray were saying. Maybe you had to finish the tutorial because this is the linked wallet, so it's good there.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. They might not have integrated the avatars into the tutorial yet, which makes sense because it's the tutorial. So
Anyway, what did you want me to?
No, that's awesome.
You wanted me back here.
So yeah, we if you go to see where it says world and then ODK.
Yeah.
So click on ODK stands for Other Side Development Kit, and they're giving early access to experienced and passionate Unreal game builders and want to focus on building robust environments, worlds, and games built on Ape Chain, supported by Other Side's distribution and marketing network. So if you go down, scroll a little bit, and where it says start creating, it kind of shows you a little bit of details. JC, it's not scrolling. Is it frozen? Oh no, it's okay. Yeah, sorry, it was my fault. There's a connection issue. If you go to start creating, I think it pops up something.
There you go.
Never mind. Go back. But yeah, this is a quick start guide. Obviously this is for developers. This is for people who are building in games. But you can see there are already some building blocks and some worlds that people have already started building. And I think this is going to be huge.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Not
I
only
think
us,
this
but
one
for the
is
other
like
side
a
as well.
survival type game. Yeah. Is that right? Outbreak is like a survival type game.
It's kind of like zombies,
Okay.
from what I understand.
Bathroom Blitz
is like first person shooter kind of in the ape world, and that's what's cool is these ODKs or these developer kits kind of give you the basic building blocks to build these experiences, and then you just gotta kind of fill in your own assets. So. And, I've worked in the industry for a few years, and I have tons of assets that I've already built for other games and projects that I've been doing. So I think it'll be really easy for us to throw something fun together for the community, and hopefully the survivors will be running around on the other side.
That would be awesome. So here you go. Design
unique
characters.
Yeah. So guys, we will probably what do you want? You want to roll one more?
Let's roll
Rumble?
a classic rumble to give people a chance at a bounty, and that'll be it for the night.
And then, guys, what we'll do is once we get this a little bit more polished, and we can get everybody in to the client, finish the tutorial, we'll start doing some and giving away some prizes for the other side. But yeah, definitely very interesting stuff going on with them.
All right, so
and next week,
who we got to kill? Let's kill Ice. How should we kill Ice?
Ooh, you're going to kill me.
Yeah.
The options are just endless. Let me go. I'm gonna scroll up and see what some of the options are for classic.
Yeah. What are the options for killing Ice in classic? How do y'all want to kill Ice to win the bounty? What do you think, Zaya?
Oh, that one's medieval. We're doing classic, so I gotta find a classic.
Pickle says kill Ice by sneezing on him because he's unvaccinated. I like it.
Oh shit! Okay.
What is Ice? Ice has to die how for him to collect the bounty? It has to be a suicide or God hates him or something like that. But like, what is Ice's? How does he collect the bounty if he dies? You want to say?
I think Ice if Ice
falls off a cliff,
himself,
pets the piranhas. What do you think?
Nocturnal says, "Bless you."
Gets hit by a horse.
A bull.
I don't know what the bull thing is. Quick, we got 30 seconds. We gotta figure out. All right. Well, I'll just make the decision. Ice, if God kills you, you get the bounty.
I'm ugly. Kill me, God.
All right, guys. 15 seconds for the last game. Get in there. And spoiler alert: we're giving away Illuvium discs tonight as well, guys.
Yep.
Kind of like
you gotta get in the game.
You can always pick Illuvium discs.
I'm gonna kill whoever has the bounty. No big deal. I got him for you.
That's Ice.
Ice. Sorry, brother.
But you have to kill him by sneezing on him. So
chances are high.
Because he's got a cold.
Oh, Lace. Right?
Should have got vaccinated, bro.
Yeah, should you have?
Reptar did not get vaccinated, and no, you should not have been
I
vaccinated.
wish
You
I
should have bought-
hadn't, but we had to travel multiple times, so my kids aren't vaccinated, but I am.
I mean, it's different if you had to for work. I know people that really did not want to get it and had to for their job, so like I get that. But
Yeah, we're
damn, a
watching
lot of bloodshed. Reptar got a wolf.
Lauren sneezed and killed the unvaccinated KK, but that's not.
Ooh,
So-
wrong person.
Good try though. Good try though.
Reptar's wolf, Charlie, bit.
Charlie bit land fighter.
So I named my wolf Charlie. That is
Just so you
really
can say
funny.
Charlie bit you.
Charlie bit me. Ice was killed by
Wait, what? Is Ice
God
dead?
killed
Right.
Ice. Because,
Really? Where?
oh no, he's doing
no,
the
no,
accident.
no.
No, I mean I'm reading that too. It says
Reading that in the chat, it says that.
pretty sure.
Yeah. Somebody killed me. Big Mac killed me. Get good, noob. Yeah. See, look at I like Muna spun
Reptar
too
dived
hard and died of
into
toxicity. I love
shallow areas. Reptar dove into shallow areas.
Reptar misjudged the depth of the water and tried to dive in head first and cracked his skull on the bottom. No, Reptar actually can't swim, so that's why. Reptar,
That checks out.
it. Stabbed Roy. Evil found a dagger. Crypto Daniel. Oh, forgot their supplies. I stabbed Crypto Daniel. Yikes. Ice is just murking people. Ice may win this. Ice would prefer to win the bounty, but Ice may just win the...
I was gonna say Ice just might just unless he gets to the end and kills himself and that oh no.
Nope,
yes,
I win.
Ice wins.
He did too. He got, and Ice, you get double prizes because you are a holder. And
Ice is a
are on the stage.
holder.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Love it.
Double prizes. Congrats. Thank you guys for hanging out with us for yet another night. We're really excited to see such a big turnout still, especially for the live stream in the morning. Guys, it's we really appreciate all the support for the show. And, it's going to allow us to bring in more revenue sources through the YouTube, through different sponsorships and stuff. And that's only going to benefit the project in the long run. So if you guys are up at around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, come check out the show, drop a like, hang out for a little bit. More kind of what we're doing here, but just a little more structured. And
a little bit more news and kind of talking about what's going on in the crypto world, as opposed to here we goof off and talk about games and alcohol and kneecaps and all kinds of stuff. So
yeah, it gets a little more degenerate here. So we know that most of you guys are here for the degeneracy. So, but seriously, if you guys, I'm gonna drop the YouTube link again as I usually do. And if you guys aren't subscribed yet, definitely go click on that, and we will see you guys tomorrow morning for the show.
Yep, and if you watched the live stream, thanks for watching. If you're watching the Game Night live stream on replay and you have questions about any of the stuff we talked about, please put them in the comments, and we will definitely answer them. But check us out in the live show if you're watching this. Check us out in our morning live show, Wake Up Web3. And good night to all of YouTube.